Hello and welcome to Study English Grammar. Today we're going to be looking at the modal verb could. To start with, our structure. For a positive sentence, we have subject plus could plus the present form of the verb. A negative sentence has subject plus could plus not plus the present form of the verb. And for questions, we have could plus subject plus the present form of the verb. Vocabulary. Nouns. Shopping, bowling, fishing, walking. Pizza, burger, curry, fish and chips. Film, play, museum, pub. The verbs we will be looking at are all in their present form, and the ones today are go, have, watch. How to use could. Could is a modal verb. It changes a verb. It is used for future events which are uncertain. There are many options of event. One option is more likely for the subject. What's the difference? I will go shopping. I could go shopping. I will go shopping is 100% certain. It will happen in the future. In sentence 2, I could go shopping means that shopping is one of many options for the subject. Bowling is one, fishing is one, walking is one. Shopping, though, is the most likely, approximately 60% likely. For example, in the future, the subject is unsure where to go. There are many options: fishing, walking, bowling. However, one option is more likely than those: shopping. Therefore, now the subject will say, I could go shopping. Shopping is the most likely event from those options. Another example: burger, curry, fish and chips. These are all options of food in the future. However, there is one option which is more likely than the others: pizza. Therefore, the speaker will say, he could have a pizza, meaning that the subject, he, will choose pizza over the other options, or is more likely to choose pizza over the other options. We have an activity in the future. We're unsure which activity. There are many options: museum, pub, theatre. However, one activity is more likely than the rest: film. So, now, we could watch a film. The suggestion is that a film is the most likely for the speaker and the subjects. Example conversation. What do you want to do today? We could go to the park. It's a nice day. That's a good idea. We could have a picnic too. Sounds good. So the question at the beginning, what do you want to do today? There are many options of what the person wants to do. Person B makes the suggestion, we could go to the park. Going to the park is one of many options, but it is the most likely for B. A replies, that's a good idea. When they're at the park, there are many options as to what to do. Person A suggests, we could have a picnic, meaning for person A, picnic is the most likely option. Conversation 2. I don't know what to wear. How about your blue dress? I could do, but it's too cold for that. You could take a cardigan to keep you warm. I'll do that. So here, person B is making a suggestion as to what to wear, a blue dress. Person A replies that that is a possibility, but there is an objection, the weather. Person B replies, you could take a cardigan to keep you warm. A cardigan is one option to keep the person warm, but for person B, it is the most likely option. Could not. This is not often used for a future event. If you see the sentence, I could not sleep, it means that in the past you did not have the ability to sleep. Here, could is used as the past form of can. For example, I could not sleep. If you say that now, it means that in the past you did not have the ability to sleep. If you say now that I can not sleep, or I can't sleep, it means that now and going forward into the future, you do not have the ability to sleep. When you do use could not for a future event, for example, we could not watch that film. If you say that now, you are saying that that option is the least likely for the subjects. We could go to a pub. That then is the most likely option. You would typically pick the more likely option as a positive sentence. We could go to a pub. Example conversation. Could not. I want to go to an Italian restaurant tonight. I fancy pizza. We could not have pizza. We could go for a burger. Yeah, okay. Let's have pizza soon though. A negative could not is often followed by a positive could. Questions. Could you go? Using this to talk about the future is very rare and very unusual. Could you go again is often used as the past form of can. So if you were to say now, could you go? That tends to mean in the past, did you have the ability to go? If you want to ask, could you go in the future? You don't ask the subject that because you're inviting them to give options as to which is the most likely. The best way to ask about a future event is, will you go? The subject can then reply with, I could go, I might go, I can go. It invites them to choose the modal verb for themselves. Adding to the sentences. We start with, we could see that play. A basic sentence, we could see that play. And then at Study English Grammar, we add chunks of language to sentences to make them more natural. We could see that play tomorrow. That means that we're adding a time chunk specifically for that day. We could see that play at the new playhouse. We are adding a location chunk. We could see that play because you love the actor. We are using the conjunction because to join two clauses. We could see that play next week. Another time chunk, and then we could see that play to celebrate our holiday. A purpose chunk. Thank you for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments in the comment section. And lastly, if you want to see more content, please subscribe to the videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.